Ed Banach is so deserving to be our champion of character this year. Ed's been involved with our organization for over a decade, not only advocating for the 6 pillars of character and pursuing victory with honor, but living that in his own life. Part of the power of having Ed's involvement is not only the input that he gives us to help us become better, but the fact that he is a world champion, an Olympic Gold Medalist who stands before others, young people and adults alike, to inform and articulate that pursuing victory with honor is what the real scope and sense of character development is about.
Any situation that you're involved with on a be it a football field, baseball diamond, wrestling mat, whatever, basketball court, you can apply one of those 6 pillars to that situation. Am I being respectful? Am I being responsible? Am I being caring? And I think that is helpful.
Having him go from a championship wrestler, strictly an athlete, a gold medal winner, to an academic advisor to athletes is really an unusual switch. He did coach at Iowa State for a while and finally just went to the academic side, but his value now is even more so because of him helping athletes and helping them do the right things.
For the last 10 years, I've been helping out with the advisory board for Pursuing Victory with Honor Character Counts, and I've helped with the summit every fall.
He's had great input, and the fact that now that he's run one, it makes him very valuable for other schools who want the input of, hey, how'd you guys do it? How'd you set it up? Who are your speakers? How do you get speakers and things like that? Ed is one of those thinkers. He'll think outside the box. And I admire that because that's not something I'm very good at.
Well, when we actually began the summits, we had about maybe 200 and some people the first year. It was in October, late October. The numbers have steadily grown. A couple years ago when we had it at Iowa State, we had over 700 people.
Just being a gold medal winner is something that people dream about, and yet you have to ask him about it. So he's a very humble guy. I tease him a lot, and then every once in a while I think, guys, he's twice as big as me. If he ever got mad, I'd be in real trouble. But he has a great sense of humor, and he just laughs when I get on him, so I appreciate that.
I was 12 years old watching the Olympic wrestling matches in the 1972 Olympics. I fell in love with the sport of wrestling, and I made it my goal to be an Olympic champion at that age. And throughout the way, I didn't know about character counts. I didn't know about these things, but my coaches, the mentors that we had, be it in wrestling, be it in football, be it whatever sport we were playing, they did this. They taught us respect. They taught us responsibility. They taught us caring. They taught us citizenship. They taught us to be responsible. And they taught us to be trustworthy. And so these were things that were ingrained in me early on. And when I saw these fleshed out and spelled out, and there was, wow, I gravitated to it so easily because it's something that I grew up doing.
It's real easy to see why Ed was a world champion Olympic gold medalist, because the same character competencies necessary for that are the same character competencies he's brought to our organization. Thoughtful, intentional, and deliberate strategic planning to help us become a better organization in how we deliver character development to young people, specifically through sport. It is important to know not only living the life, but pursuing victory with honor is part of life.